Not sure if I'm live yet. Let's see. Yeah. But hey, am I live? I don't know. All right, let's just go. Xendoge live party, 1 trillion Zen burnt. Let's get it now. Salute to the chat. I'm just sorting this thing out. Bear with me, guys. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Like banking, and you can see that something's not right.
Xendoge
When
live.
you connect the dots between apparently unconnected people and situations and organizations, that's when the tapestry appears and you go, whoa. So that's what's happening.
It's the age of astronomy. It's the age of astrology. It's the age of wicked science, modern day technology. It's the age of ancient wisdom they got from Solomon's temple. They won that Babylon kingdom just to establish their system. It's the age of mathematics. It's the age of quantum physics. It's the age of dark and mystic they got from random psychics. It's the age of apocalypse, when the full moon on eclipse and we all on microchips. It's the age of artificial intelligence that's official. They building superhumans. Now we're gonna be the subhumans. Witness the birth of a new man. It's the age we communicate with aliens out of space. Sumerian demon snakes teaching you a new faith. It's the age of art and science, discovering ancient giants, remains on dead islands, keeping that secret silent. It's the age of global warming, radiation, mobile phoning, volcanic eruption, and don't say I didn't warn ya. Let's
Look
go.
at what officialdom tells us is happening and check it out. And if you can back that up with information, it's not a theory. And there
Born
are
Matrix
situations where you
Matrix
think,
TV.
I think this could be this, or it could be that could be happening. That's a theory.
It's the age of the unknown. It's the age of cyclones. It's the age of flying drones. It's the age of human clones. Political right wings with a lack of understanding, waiting for a messianic king just to save them by all means. But he will destroy their teams. For the truthful one is a liar, and the lying one is truthful. The spiritual one is biased, and the biased one is people. It's the age of evolution that Darwin started using to question God creating this universe out of nothing. That's better than natural selection. Every action has a reaction. Every problem has a solution. It's the age of human greed, over consuming your needs, not living below your means, minimizing your good deeds. It's the age of mystery, of our modern history. It's the age of philosophy. This was a prophecy. It's time to save your culture. It's time to save Mother Nature. Now did you get that picture? I cropped it for your future.
Would you describe yourself as a conspiracy theorist?
When you look at the dictionary definition of the very word conspiracy, we're drowning in them. One is the action of plotting or conspiring.
Hey, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Let's burn that Zen. Yeah, someone said let's burn that Zen. Alright, man. Bless. Salute to the chat. People. That Xendoge is crazy, man. The live burns are absolutely insane, but I have a problem with that, though. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Yeah. Am I still live? No. Xendoge just burnt 1 trillion Zen tokens. If you look at the Zen dashboard, you would see what's going on. I'm trying to pull it up now. Look at the burn list, guys. Check this out. DBZen 3 trillion tokens, NFTs 1.5 trillion, and Xendoge now officially has burnt 1 trillion tokens, shaving it off the supply. I think we was at around 11 trill. It brought it back down to 1 trill in a matter of 2 hours. This is absolutely insane. Shout out to Xendoge. Look at Fenix, almost 200 billion tokens burned. Xendoge just wiped out a trillion in a matter of hours. So what do you think is going to happen as we have more and more protocols trying to burn some of this Zen on ETH, guys? Hey, I'm just trying to show you what's going on, guys. Xendoge got dumped on, someone said, but hey, Richie, yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be, you know, what it is in the beginning. But the problem that I have with that is if you come over here, you can see that Zen is actually dumping as opposed to pumping, right? If you notice, guys, bear with me. I think my computer is a little bit slow. It's lagging and whatnot. But as you can see, Zen is down 2%, despite the fact that Xendoge was, you know, burning 1 trillion tokens just a few hours ago. The live burns are still going on to this day, bro. And the only solution that the only thing that I found out, right, is the fact that, you know, some major whales are selling Zen right now as we speak. They are taking profits. And this, it brings us to the bots, to whales who are not really, you know, helping out this ecosystem by doing this. I noticed this with Fenix too, but I didn't want to say much. But with Xendoge, after what they did right now, we're supposed to hold, bro. But somebody is clearly dumping Zen. 20 million Zen tokens. This is Zen on ETH now. 500 million Zen tokens. These are whales dumping it. I don't know if it's bots doing this, but they do have a lot of power and they are doing this. 150 million. Look at this. 500 million Zen tokens being dumped on the market. 300 million. This is Zen on ETH, guys. Absolutely expensive. 476 million. Dumping on, or these are buys, my bad. 476 million sell. 200 million sell. Look at this. 1.2 billion sell. This is now, like, as we live. That's the reason why you don't see this reflecting on the price of Zen, but we're supposed to be way up right now. And this is the issue I have with these dumps, man. Every time there's a, this is not even a buy the rumor, sell the news case, but it's kind of like, yo, who's dumping on us, bro? Every time there's a launch and something is going good. I noticed that last Saturday when Fenix launched on ETH, somebody was doing this. I didn't want to say anything, but I have to bring it up to you guys. Today, 700 million Zen tokens being sold right now. These are whales doing it, bro. You know, not many people have 1 billion Zen. You know, a lot of us just trying to come up, but you know, as you can see, it is what it is, man. Ishi Yin Yang, shout out to you. He says he's right. Look at the Zen dashboard. Burning is flying. Exactly, Ishi. That's what I noticed. We're burning. The burning is happening, But there are big whales, big players who are sabotaging this thing. They are dumping now live because none of us have enough Zen to do this, like this kind of damage. 400 million, 200 million at a time. You know, they're dumping like a billion Zen at a time. If that's the case, even if we burn 1 trillion, 2 trillion, it's not going to impact the price much in terms of appreciation. It's just going to create more downward momentum. So that tells me that there is a lot of liquid Zen sitting around that people hold. These whales, I don't know if it's Zen whales or maybe Zen's enemies whales who are just waiting to dump on the thing, because this is easy to control. We have low liquidity. Anybody who come here with large sums of money, they can either buy it off the DEX or they can mint a ton load of Zen within the next couple of days, couple of weeks or whatever, and just sit on a ton load of liquid Zen to be able to do this. This is the reason why you see Xendoge doing football numbers in terms of burning, but it is not impacting, it is not reflecting on the price, as you can see. This is, yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah. Ishi says they are dumping. Do they can buy at low prices so they can burn it? Yeah, that could be the case too. Yeah. Shout out to Promise, Sing Life. Yeah. Shout out to all of you. Keep up all the good work. Hey, man, I'm trying, you know. Shout out to all of you, man. This is just to give you enough content to make sure we vibe, you know. It is what it is. That's us today, you know. That's just me. We'll be vibing. I come here to vibe with the people today. Miss Luca said, I have burned approximately 100 million Zen, $280 with bonus for 1,500. Yo, them bonuses are crazy. I got in there early, but I need to get back in there to burn some more. Because them Xendoge tokens, that's crazy, man. Them burns are like 1 trillion in like 2 hours. I was watching the numbers go up and it was like 800 billion, 900 billion. I was like, we're going to hit a trillion within the next 3 hours, and boom, 2 hours and 15 minutes or something to that nature, 1 trillion tokens have been burned. And they're still burning to like live right now. You can see the burns. It's working, you know. 1 trillion and 38 billion on top of that have already been burned. So by tomorrow, within 24 hours, if it's 1.5 trillion, 2 trillion, and you look at the price of Zen and it's still in the red, it's not really green, that means somebody's playing us. These major whales, and it's not hard to track down. If you look at the blockchain, right, you can look at the live Zen burns and whatnot. You see a lot of burns coming in. Burn Zen, burn Zen. This is Zen on ETH, right? Execute, burn Zen, swap. Claim, but there's also a lot of claims and a lot of whales that are being dumped. Look at the burns. This guy just burned like a billion Zen tokens, you know, 200 million, you know, 13 million, 50 million, 50 million, 10 million. People are burning extreme. That means people have been sitting on liquid Zen just waiting for these platforms to launch. And this is the beauty of this, man. Shout out to the Zen ecosystem for doing what they're doing, man. Yeah. Top burner, 350 billion Zen. Yeah, Ishi, that must be a whale doing that. That's insane. People have been burning Zen, 350 billion. Come on, bro. The Xendoge token is designed to have it is actually the only coin that kind of like Dogecoin, but it actually has use case. It has use case, you know. These people are planning to help real life dogs and whatnot. Look at it live. That's insane, bro. People already donated 1.5 ETH, you know. The mintings are going on like 13 billion, right? 13 billion. And once this number here reaches 50 billion, right, it'll stop. Because that's when the minting will stop. The minting starts at 0. That's the reason why 27.1% of the supply has already been minted. This is absolutely insane. This is the platform, one of the platforms that after DBZen, that this thing really needed. After DBZen and Fenix, this is the push that we kind of needed. But what I don't like is this right here. Why are we still in the red? And then it hit me. I'm like, let me go and check the blockchain and see who's selling. And you can clearly see 23,500,000 people are just taking profit. So every time we pump a little bit, somebody's using people as exit liquidity. These are people who maybe just want to take profits, or it could be just people who are just malicious intent and they have multiple wallets and they are doing this. Because, yeah, we just never know, bro. Yeah. Am I still live? I don't know. So I'm just talking. I'm just talking right now. But yeah, shout out to everybody who is watching and whatnot. Yeah, live right now. And yeah, Zen is burning, man. Zen is burning. Thanks to Xendoge. Shout out to Xendoge for doing this. Absolutely insane. This is crazy. But like I said, man, the only issue I have with this is that, because I'm always wondering who is selling Doge, who's selling Zen, who is dumping Zen while liquidity is coming into this. If you go to deck screen, how much liquidity is 77K? This is not much. Imagine if we get into the millions in terms of liquidity and whales are doing this, it'll damage the thing at a larger scale. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah, shout out to the chat, man. I'm just looking down on my phone to see who's on, you know. Shout out to the chat for pulling up for me, you know. Salute to all of yous. But it will work, man, eventually. If we have more protocols like this, like what Xendoge just did, man. Imagine if Zen Shiba, once that one come, I'll make a video about Zen Shiba. They have the similar mechanics as Xendoge. Zen Shiba is kind of planning to do these bonuses as well, where the earlier you get in, the more bonuses you will get, the more people will be incentivized to burn Zen. So if we burn 1 trillion Zen tokens in a matter of hours, imagine how much liquid Zen people are sitting on right now, just waiting to play these games. That is the reason why we have been at low prices of Zen for a while. Liquid Zen is just sitting out there not doing much. So might as well people try and burn some of it now. Burn as much as they can to get us, you know, these numbers. And this is absolutely insane. This is a rip. Shout out to Xendoge for doing what they did, man. Crazy. But this, nah. This just ruined it. But man, we're gonna get there. We'll make it. 77K, like fully diluted market cap, 28 million. Back in April, we ran all the way up to 50 to 60 million dollar market cap or something to that nature. But now we have like 26 million a day. That's so good. Zen is gonna grow, guys. Zen will grow. That's for sure. Yeah. Top burner 350 billion. Come on, bro. Wow, look at the blockchain. This is insane. I mean, if we drop down to 9 trillion, then 8 trillion, then we only have 87,000 holders. Zen have less than 100,000 holders. That's crazy. This is Zen on ETH. 6 million in transfers. This is a mass adoption token. If we hit a bull market, you're gonna see crazy numbers. Yeah, we're gonna see crazy numbers. People just come. Imagine if we have 150,000, 300,000, or even a million people. Just a million. Jack Levin is over there talking about 150 million or something to that nature. But if we just have like a million people minting Zen, holding Zen, burning Zen for X1, waiting for that will be insane, bro. In a bear market for a small cryptocurrency that is not supposed to have any value to do this is impressive. It's, yeah, shout out to Jack Levin, man, and the Zen ecosystem. They are working this like crazy, man. Look at what Xendoge has accomplished. 1 trillion tokens perhaps now. Look, we minus 2.3% for the last hour. 6 hours minus 9%. So somebody anticipated the dump as soon as we started burning at Xendoge. And I noticed this last week when Joe Blau was launching Fenix. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, yeah, it's not really reflecting on the thing. People were just dumping and dumping and dumping as the burns were going live for people to stake their Phoenix's tokens. And yeah, now you got Xendoge doing the kind of like the same thing, bro. Laura, yeah, bro, I'm interested in when the main X1 network will arrive. I have burned 22 billion Zen, I think, something like that for Xendoge. When will the airdrop happen? Well, Jack Levin said that the airdrop would happen. The blockchain will come sometimes in the first quarter of next year, 2024. So I'm hoping it will happen between January and March, or January and April, or something to that nature. Hopefully we will get there, man. Shout out to all of yous. Yeah. Once we get there, Jack would, hey, Zen does need its own blockchain, man. It'll be dope. Yeah. Bless, this is crazy, man. 1 trillion tokens burnt live. Look at this. 38 billion when the live stream started. Now 39 billion has now added on top of the 1 trillion that has been burnt. Xendoge is gonna, man, give it 24 hours. You're gonna see. Maybe we might see some green momentum. Look, you can see that there's a large struggle going on right now between the whale dumpers, the bots. Someone turned on the bots again. Someone magically turned on the bots that have the capability to mint a ton load of Zen on ETH and other chains to be able to do this. They are sabotaging this thing, bro. Come on. That's the only logical explanation. We should be in the green right now. We should be in the green. Look at this. If you zoom in, you can clearly see that it's coming back up, but there's sell pressure. There's someone trying to, long squeeze people. And that's the sad part. That is the reason why we've been in the green a lot. Look at this. Another sale just came in of 23 million, 513 million, 150 million Zen. There's a few buys now. There's some whales that are buying too. This guy just bought 560 million. I think he's hoping to get into Xendoge, to burn enough. 326 million, Yeah. Yeah. Lubida says, I follow you and post the news about Zen project. I have great respect for it and send greetings from Montenegro. Shout out to you, my bro. Hey, thank you for watching and liking the comments and subscribing and all that good stuff. Thank you for your support, man. Yeah, shout out to you for watching. I have a strong feeling that Zen can reach top 5 coin market caps. Yeah, even if it doesn't reach top 5, man, all we need to do is to just hit maybe top 50. Or if we in a top 100, you are looking at a Zen that's close to a cent, which is absolutely this is gonna rip in a bull market because it's the mass adoption token. It's a token that have barrier of entry, that have no barrier of entry, where like there's no barriers holding you, right? You can easily adapt crypto by the way of Zen. That's it. You can teach people how to do Web3, MetaMask, boom. and they can mint a free cryptocurrency as opposed to buying. All they have to do is get some ETH via fiat into their wallet, and they can mint Zen. You know, once they study it that way, they're going to come across other blockchains that are cheaper in fees. When they come over to the Binance Smart Chain, they're going to come over to Matic Zen, Phantom Zen. Phantom is insane. You know, there's so many blockchains out there that you can mint some free Zen cheap cost, which is much cheaper than, you know, on Ethereum. And that's dope, man. Look at this. Ethereum itself, people are still burning 1 trillion. Come on. Yeah. That's the power of Zen, man. It's so easy and super simple to just adopt. It's an adaptable token. So, like I always say, man, it's an IQ test. You either pass it or you fail. Yeah. And you got XenFTs, Zentorions, and all these other fun games. Xendoge, DB Zen NFTs, TG Zen coming. You got Zen Shiba coming. Come on, bro. You already know what all of those platforms are going to do. They're going to help shave off a lot of this supply. And futures and supply too. Someone said, just burnt 11 million Zen to get 84K Zen Doge. Let's go. Crypto down unders. Yeah, that's dope, man. 11 million. You almost got 100K. Almost got 100K Doge. Zen Doge, you know. And Zen Doge would be valuable. As you can see, 28% of the supply or something, like 27.1% of the supply gone. Once this number here reaches 50 billion, that's it. There's no more minted. That means this is going to be scarce now. Now, what if Zen Shiba comes in and said, give us your Zen Doge, burn some Zen Doge, and you get some free Zen Shiba and whatnot. So now you understand the mechanics. It'll be more and more scarce to have Zen Doge, you know. And like I said in my Zen Doge video a few days ago, you can go and watch it. I said, yo, if this just hits a cent, and you just happen to hold you a few millies of these, you're gonna be well off, bro. You'll be all right. Yeah. It's not just about Zen too, yo. Some of these protocols that are on top of it, get you some DB Zen, get you some Fenix, get you some. Now there's this whole ecosystem where you can play with it. You got Zen Loan, you got DB Zen NFTs coming up. You have DB Zen, you have Fenix, you have Zen FTs. The ecosystem is growing and it's forming, and people are liking it. Yeah. Like Jack always said, the value will be created by the community. The people who are coming in to say, I like this flow. Like there's new things being formed. Things are coming over here. And yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I like that. I like that flow. Sunny Q says it just started moving. All right, let's have a look. Oh, Sunny Q, you're right. We up 0.13%. Yeah, man, this is how it's supposed to be. Come on, 1 trillion tokens wiped out of the supply within 2 hours, and you tell me we're still red? We have to be in the green, bro. Yeah, we have to start moving at some point, bro. I just don't like how these big, gigantic, greedy whales, you know, selling, bro, selling as this is going on. At least let it. Oh, there's a big whale that just came in here. You know, someone just came in here and bought 350 million. That's good, man. People are buying, and I think live for the next 24 hours, people are gonna start doing this, where they're gonna be just going straight to the DEX, straight to Uniswap, and picking up some of these liquid Zen that these people have been dumping, and they are going to yeah, they're gonna burn that for Zen Doge. Zen Doge is looking like it has there's use case now. There's utility in it. Yeah. Wow, I'm just amazed, man. That come on, let's go. This is dope. More mindset. Hi everyone, a lot of burns. Let's go. Daggy Doug. He goes, just load it up. DXN on ETH at $13. Wow, let's go. Yeah. DXN, DBZN on ETH. Don't forget about that one now. That's a gem. That token right there is a gem. So in a bull market, you're not going to see those numbers. You're going to regret saying, man, I used to see this token at $6, $9, $13, $25. As long as it's under 100, you can scoop up a few. Man, only 5 million of those DBZN on ETH would ever be created. I think yesterday it was at $7 or something, and then it bounced back up. I'm not sure. I didn't check the price, but I heard people talking about it on Twitter. But it was a little bit lower, and then it bounced back up or something to that nature. But keep an eye on that one, man. Especially DBZN on Binance. If you got like 1,000 of that one, you'll be all right. But yeah, once the burns, the burns are working, bro. Zennywise with market cap at 50 billion. Yeah. We need larger market caps. We need liquidity. We need volume, you know. We need the likes of that to help us get to the next level, man. But yeah, this is definitely, we should, a price impact. It should reflect on this right here. We shouldn't be in the red after the great thing that Xendoge just accomplished, bro. Come on. You have to give them kudos to them, bro. 1 trillion in a few hours. DBZN, look, 3.4 trillion burnt in a span of a month. I think 48 days or something to that nature. Fenix, 195 billion, but Fenix was kind of blocked by the launch of Pulse-Chain. So the attention shifted towards Pulse-Chain as Joe Blau was doing the thing live, you know, launching it on ETH. That is the reason why you see these low numbers with Fenix. But Xendoge just stole the show, man. They stole the show. They came in here like, yo, we gonna do this by hours, 2 hours. And yeah, that's crazy. How high would Xendoge go? It depends on the market. It depends on the market cap. It depends on the numbers, the number of burns, and how many people are willing to buy Xendoge on the DEXs and just hold it as a utility token. It depends on all of that. There's many factors that will play with that, you know. I can see a Xendoge price hitting at least a cent, but some people are saying 10 cents. But look, if you look at Dogecoin, it with 120 some 38 billion market cap, it managed to hit a 73 cents thanks to Elon Musk. But the likes of Xendoge, they will never reach those levels. But if we just hit a cent, 5 cents, come on, that would change a lot of people's lives too. Yeah. Daggy Doug says, share the love for the live. Hit that like button. Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Hit that like button. Let's go. We're lit today. I'm just vibing with the people. That's crazy. Yeah, look like sell pressure has slowed down. This is either people taking profits or some bots are dumping this, bro. They're sabotaging the launch. If you're well, I mean, at least hold. If there's a positive momentum, people are excited about something, why are you dumping on them? At least hold for a day or two or something, bro. But you're going to buy the rumor, sell the news. That's like that. What up, what up, what up? Tree City West, let's go. Crypto Down Under says, and also just 25 million Zen for some DB Zen. Wow, yeah. Get in there, because that DB Zen will be crazy. Lord said, just let 10 good projects that will burn the Zen amount and Zen tokens like they burnt DB Zen and Xendoge in the next 5 years. That's it. Yeah. That's it. As more and more projects are being built, more and more protocols are coming up, you're going to see them shave off the supply slowly, less and less and less. And that is the beauty of it. This is just the first 4 that you've seen. and it already slowed down this. If you look at the metrics, the number, we're supposed to be at 20 trillion Zen on ETH right now. But we're at half of that because of these. They slowed down the minting, right? The DBZens, the XenFTs, the Xendoge, and now Fenix. You know, you put all of these together, this is at least 5 trillion tokens that are being shaven off the supply. And that is the insane, you know, just the solidness of it, bro. That's the beauty of it. Now imagine if you have 10 of these or 20 of these solid projects that are well grounded in the Zen ecosystem, and they are doing daily burns, bro. Burning enough Zen. People, it's gonna be Zen starting to, liquid Zen gonna be very scarce very soon, because people, as you can see, they're racing to go to the DEXs and buying them off there so they can burn it, because most people, they don't really have Zen like that. Most people are max minted. They have to wait, and you can't mint Zen for 24 hours. It's not profitable. The only place you can go and get this is just through Uniswaps and that, and MEXCs. You go buy it from the DEXs, and then if you want to burn any, you go in and burn it. That's the dopeness of this. Yeah. I got a solid Fenix video coming out soon too, guys. Check that one out. You're going to enjoy it. Yeah. We're lit today. Yeah. Ishi says Zen burns. Nice. Yeah. Tree City West say on my YouTube channel, I predicted Xendoge would burn 500 billion first day. Yeah, T3, come on, bro. You didn't expect a trillion, like your prediction was spot on, but they kind of doubled it. They said, "Hey man, let's go beyond. Let's go further." Go cool. Say if Xendoge burns 5 trillion this week, Zen will do a 10x in 20 days. Yeah. The numbers are adding up now, huh? Yeah. Let's go. Oh, look at this. We have a little green candle. Look at this, guys. Look at that. A little green candle right here. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, you spot on. If we burn 5 trillion within the first week, that's half of the supply on ETH. People won't realize how much football numbers we're about to do. That right there is crazy. Let's get right onto it. Yeah, Xendoge just tweeted this not long ago. They said the minting is on light paper, Telegram, and whatnot. And yeah, people like it, man. 666% bonus available. 1500% bonus. This guy says I scooped the 1500% bonus. This was 6 hours ago. When Polygon now. Yo, MZen, Polygon Matic Zen, people are excited about this, man. They like it. How to get to ETH, thank you. Where's the link? 25% already minted in 33 minutes. This is people who was doing this live when Xendoge went live. What will happen? Minted on the X1 DevNet and whatnot. Yeah, they need to figure that one out. Burnt for Xendoge transaction success. Let's go. You do not have enough Zen on your wallet. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This is live. All about passive income. Say, are they dropping on BSC? I don't think Xendoge is going to BSC or MZen. They're just staying on Ethereum. But I'm hoping they do though. I'm hoping they did. The Xendoge dev would go on and you know, go on to these other chains and do that. Price protection on Xendoge. Yeah, it's hard to tell right now because the supply is getting minted as we go. So as of now, right, there's only 13.5 billion tokens that are circulating that have been minted. It's sitting on people's hands. Now, It's up to them to either dump it on the market or they're gonna hold on to it for some kind of utility. If they hold, you could see the price rising, appreciating crazy. My only concern is this: we have to get to this 50 billion supply. Once we burn 50, then we know, all right, there's no more minting. Well, once we mint 50, there's no more minting in terms of Xendoge. Now the fun begins now. What's gonna happen after that? That's the question. If you can figure that one out, then you know we're gonna hit we could hit some football numbers with Xendoge. Get there and you happen to hold just a few 100,000 of these or a few millions, man, you're good. They said they will drop it on other chains, but they need to let the ETH one play out first. Yeah, I know. I kind of felt it too. They trying to experiment. This is an experiment. Like I said, Zen is an experiment. They're just experimenting with this to see if it'll work first. If this thing becomes successful, I think they're gonna come over to BSC as well. Crypto down and they say, what's the best site to what's the best website to check how much Xendoge is worth if it pumps? I think Zen.pub. If you go to Zen.pub, they are slowly adding the Xendoge metrics on data. So go to Zen.pub. Everything you need to know about the supply of Xendoge, how much it is will be worth and whatnot, it should be there. What do you think happens to Zen after the 8th year of minting time finishes? Well, that means you're going to have less and less Zen circuits. Just can't mint Zen anymore. The thing is scarce now. By that time, we might hit a quadrillion, few hundreds of trillions, but it won't matter because before we even get there, these football numbers could come up because people are burning this as they go now. Now you have protocols built on top of Zen, as opposed to a few months ago when the inflation was crazy. S-curve adoption, study it. Within the first 2 years, we should already inflate by 80% or something to that nature. But the beauty about this is as we are heading to those inflation numbers, the inflation is getting slowed down and slowed down and slowed down, and this is the mechanics behind Zen. These protocols, they are the it factor. Like, they are the deciding factor of where we're going to go. We're going to go to zero for life, or we're going to come up. And I think we're going to come up. Oh, I got my first super chat. Yo, Damien 602. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Damien. Let's go. He says, can you look into elephant money and do a video one day? Crazy gains last 12 months. Almost too good to be true. Yeah, shout out to BT and Elephant Money, man. They've been thought I was in Elephant Money and whatnot, but I will get it, you know. I'm just waiting for a dystopian. Once we get closer to the Bitcoin halving in that, you're going to want to look into passive income to see how much can you accumulate, because we're still in a bear market. And right now, DeFi took a huge hit. The projects like Elephant Money and that, they took a huge hit. But Elephant Money got exploited last year too in April, if you notice. And they are slowly in the roads to recovery. Come on, if we can get up to 0.5% of your investments daily passive income, then yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to BT. But yeah, I'm looking at towards the Bitcoin halving, and then once we approach the bull market, then you want to play with your elephant monies and get your huge passive income come up, because the likes of elephant money could have a huge traction again, but retail have to come back into crypto first in order for that to happen. Now, if you're smart, you want to play that early thing, you can get in there early to see where that takes you. Yeah. Shout out to Damien 602, man. Shout out to Bank Teller and Elephant Money. Let's go. All About Passive Income says, yo, it's going hotter than fish grease in the summer. Let's go. Can Zen reach 10 cents after 10 to 15 years? Why not? You can even reach $1. Remember, Zen started at $3, guys. it inflated down to oblivion, like 6 zeros or 7 zeros or something. But once we reached 6 zeros, it slowed down, and the reversal happened thanks to DBZen. And now thanks to Fenix, and now Xendoge, which just did this absolutely incredible thing by burning over 1 trillion Zen in a matter of few hours. That's crazy. Down under says, how come DBZen the fees are so high? It costs about $250 to burn 25 million Zen. Yeah, DBZen on ETH, man. The fees are super, super high. I think it just has to do with the Ethereum protocol. You never know. But yeah, hopefully Vitalik needs to do something about them fees. I think you can't really blame the Raz and the DBZen team for doing that. I think it just has to do with the Ethereum protocol. Look, as much as it is getting a little bit harder to burn Zen for DBZen and whatnot, the other protocols are also facing the same issue by launching on ETH. You know, it's just Ethereum fees are just crazy, bro. It's everywhere. It's not the DBZen protocol. It's just Ethereum fees themselves. Vitalik needs to do something about that, bro. Because if he doesn't, boy, blockchains are gonna be, yeah, come on. I mean, look at Postchain was supposed to do everything better than ETH. But it is kind of struggling right now. But yeah, once the fees level down, it'll be a smooth blockchain, man. I like Postchain. The Fenix fees are low though. If you want to stake some Fenix on ETH, it's low. You seen me do it on camera. It was as low as $7 to do. So yeah, that's pretty dope. Is Postchain worth buying? Also, what is the exact difference between Postchain and PostX? Okay, Postchain is worth buying because it's a Richard Hart product. Richard Hart is the man in crypto that invented this cryptocurrency called Hex. It's pretty much like a live bank certificate of deposit. Someone asked me about Elephant Money. Shout out to the super chat guy. Look into Hex. Well, Hex is like a certificate of deposit. You get 40% yield per year or something to that nature. And it is one of the highest appreciating asset, if not the highest appreciating asset in crypto, period. Why? Because it went from where Zen is right now, those numbers, all the way up to 50 cents in a matter of 2 years. 10,000x, guys. From 4 to 5 zeros to nothing. Hex was inflating to craziness. 649 billion tokens. Look it up. And it appreciated all the way to 10,000x. It reached 50 cents from 2019 to 2021. And this is where Hex topped at 55 cents, which is absolutely insane. So Richard Hart said he was going to do it, and he did it. You basically give him your ETH. He will give you some Hex tokens, but then he goes around the market and buys back some of those circulating Hex tokens, which makes the price appreciate even more. And on top of that, look into Hex T shares, where you can stake Hex for even 15 years, as long as 50. If you study Fenix, you would understand what Hex is. So study Fenix, understand what Hex is, you can get into Hex. So coming to Postchain and PostX, Richard now, because Hex was launched on Ethereum, the ETH fees was high. People were asking him to do a blockchain, do a DEX and what. So he gave you now a blockchain called Postchain. That's the PLS token native chain. And then he gave you PostX on top of Postchain, which is a DEX just like Uniswap on top of the Postchain token. So PostX is the DEX like Uniswap, and Postchain is the chain that everything is built upon. So now you have a copy of every single token that you ever held on Ethereum. You can bridge it and bring it over to Postchain for free, right? The value, whatever is valuable on Postchain, you win. That's the beauty of this. So you have a whole new chain and a whole new DEX by the guy who created a crypto that 10,000x. So you can't go wrong with that, bro, pretty much. So you better call the brings truck messing around on ETH. Yeah, ETH is, man, it's crazy. If you buy DBZen, can't you stake it and still get? So which could have more value in the future, post-chain or post-X? I think post-chain, because it has a less supply than post-X, and it is also burning just like post-X is burning. It's burning as you go, bro. So post-chain would have a lot value. Right now, everything is new. This is only a week and a half old. So we don't know which one is going to be more valuable. My guess is just stay diversified. Hold some post-chain and hold some post-X long term. Don't sell too early, because Richard Hart has received $1.7 billion in sacrifices, which means at any moment he could inject a ton load of liquidity in that to be able to pump these prices up, i.e. post-chain, post-X, Hex on post, or even Hex on ETH. It's crazy. This is set up to win. What do you do after you win? Does it just stay on top of the Hedron iCourse app? Does even show how many days left on the Hex you bought? Yeah, I think the Hex, Hedron, and iCourse mechanic, I need to look into that. I'm not sure. I think if you stake Hex, you get free Hedron or something to that nature. And then with the HSI stakes, and then you got the iCourse, which is another token that is also scarce on top of it. All of those mechanics you're going to have on post-chain as well. So I need to look into those ones. New mantra for the 23. Yeah. What is the date when Zen will be available for minting? Also, I'm interested to know how launch X1 next would affect the price of Zen on ETH network. Whether X1 will have its own token. Yeah, X1 would have its own token. X1 token, it'll be 500 million tokens. And you would be able to burn Zen from across all 10 chains. Zen on Binance, Zen on Matic, wherever you have Zen, you'll be able to allocate that and to bring it into the X1 chain in order to get the X1 token and play around with the X1 chain ecosystem and whatnot. And on top of that, right now, as you are burning Xendoge, right? As you are burning Fenix, burning Zen for Fenix, you're burning Zen for Xendoge, you're burning Zen for Xlon and whatnot. As you are doing all of that, you will get free airdrop tokens once the X1 token launches. That's the beauty of it. Fitzgerald, shout out to you, man. Spliff said 1 trillion, baby. Let's go. You know, Spliff is already lit. Yeah. I was thinking about minting the X1 network, the X1 token for Zen. Yeah, no one has the X1 yet. There's rumors that it will come out on Ethereum first or something. I'm not sure about how true that is. But yeah, just stay tuned for it, man. Jack is building a blockchain. It may or may not come, but even if it doesn't come at this point, bro, you have more and more projects coming into the Zen ecosystem, and they're burning more Zen, which is dope. Damien, shout out to you. Say, any thoughts on Zen on AVAX? Why do you think it's underperforming compared to the other chains, despite being very fast and cheap? Yeah, Avalanche is like Avalanche have a problem of users. That's it. You know, I've seen a lot of people racing to say Zen on AVAX, but I was telling people, yo, just chill. You don't have to race to mint Zen on AVAX in order for you to come up and whatnot, because they were saying the early adopter amplifiers, you know, over there is cheaper. I explained all of that. Even in Evmos and Phantom and that, they have the same issue. It's faster, it's cheaper, but you have less people over there minting and whatnot. Simply because there's not many users. That's the thing. You can create a whole blockchain, but if not many people are using it, you're gonna have those kinds of issues. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not many users. Will the Zen token be used on the X1 chain? No, I think only the X1 token would be used over there. Any Zen that comes onto X1 would be pretty much burnt Zen to get you some X1 token. That's my understanding, I think. Fitzgerald said post-chain will take the market share from ETH and Binance. The opportunity is truly, yes sir, yes sir. Opportunities of a lifetime. Now you can narrow down of your big portfolios that you have. You don't have to buy 50 to 100 different altcoins over there. All you need to do is stay laser focused. Hex, post-chain, post-X, and now you got the Zen ecosystem. Two giants that are upcoming, rising up against everything else, you know. And you can still hold some of your top 10 tokens and whatnot, but don't be too diversified, bro. Just stay laser focused in these things, because Richard Hart has already proven himself as one of the best. And now you have Jack Levin that is currently trying to prove himself. People are giving him a chance to show us what Jack can do with this Zen thing. Let's see where Zen takes us as well. So those two ecosystems, come on, bro. They can make you a ton load of money. Yo, Fitzgerald, $20. Come on, bro. Yeah, shout out to you, Fitzgerald, my man. Yeah, man, I'm getting super chats like crazy, getting hit from right and left. Hey, shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you. Man. What price could we see the next bull run on Zen and Xendoge? On Zen, I think just 1 cent. We don't even have to hit a cent. A half a cent means that if you just happen to hold, right, let's say 150 million, then on ETH, and you multiply that by 0.005, that's $750,000 on Zen on ETH, guys. That's the craziness about it. This almost $1 million you made just from having $100 million. Go on Uniswap and see how much $100 million is worth right now. You should be able to afford. That's crazy, man. You just gotta trust the process and trust the burns. A lot of people are gonna get rich. They could get rich with this, bro. And as far as Xendoge, hey, it could go hit up a cent, 5 cents, whatever cent it can go. Depends on how much you are holding. You do the math, calculate it with that price point you think it's gonna hit. On the way up there, you're gonna make a ton load of profits. The sad part about this is that people sell too early. Like, this is the first day and you're gonna see a lot of people selling Xendoge. Soon as they got it, they're gonna try and sell it for profit. But that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to hodl long term. That's the mentality that's the beauty of crypto. You hold in a bear market and you sell in a bull market. But people, they did it with Hex too. When Hex launched in 2020, that they were selling Hex early, and then looking back in 2021, they said, man, if I just held on to my few million Hex, to my few hundreds of thousands of Hex, I would have came up crazy. But I sold too early, and that's people make those kind of mistakes. Someone said, with second time 32. With minting Xendoge, I didn't seem to get my Xendoge. Okay, I think